The Happy Street Sign Cleaner, fourth. The cleaner, high up on his ladder, had no idea what was going on. He scrubbed the signs and blew on them and polished them to make them shine. He didn't stop to rest until the signs were bright and shined in the sunlight. Now the cleaner borrowed books about the composers and authors written by scholars. These books were difficult to understand, but he read them. Time passed, and the cleaner grew old. He still took care of the signs. While he was working to polish the signs, he gave himself lectures about music and literature. One day, a family stood next to the cleaner and carefully listened to him. Two girls stopped their chatter and also looked up at the cleaner. One young man put his back on the ground and began to listen. Then a teacher and his class came and did the same. Other people saw the gathering and came and stood behind all the others. The cleaner didn't notice a thing. He finished work. He talked to himself while he came down the ladder. When he stepped off the final rung, the people applauded. The cleaner's face turned bright red. He quickly gathered his things and zoomed off toward the next sign on his bike. The people followed him. He didn't feel comfortable, but what could he do? He couldn't say, "Don't follow me." The only thing he could do was to continue his lectures. But he tried not to look down at all the people below. Time moved as slowly as a turtle. At last, the church tower clock in Wilhelm Busch Plaza struck 5 p.m. And the cleaner heaved a sigh of relief. He zoomed away on his bicycle. The next morning, people were already waiting for him on Bach Street. The cleaner was so surprised that he started hiccuping. He held his breath, counted slowly to 10, climbed up his blue ladder, started cleaning his first sign, and began his first lecture. The people stood right at his feet. As soon as he finished his last sign and the last lecture, the people praised him. The cleaner left quickly, and the people left too. The cleaner realized that now he had to think of the people who listened. So he prepared even more for his lectures. He didn't want to seem like a fool to them. Little by little, more and more people came to hear his lectures. As the cleaner moved from sign to sign, he no longer noticed the audience. One day, a cameraman and a reporter came from the television program, Today's People. They filmed the cleaner as he worked and asked questions. Overnight, the cleaner became famous. Now everything turned upside down. Everywhere he went, people wanted his autograph. A big bag full of letters arrived at his home. His bosses increased their compliments and gave him a bouquet of flowers. Because of the cleaner, the cleaning bureau had become interesting and important. 4 different universities asked him to come and give lectures to the students. If he had done so, he could have become even more famous. But in his letter of refusal, he told them this. "I am a simple man," he wrote. "I'm happy to clean signs all day. The lectures were only for my own enjoyment. I don't want to become a professor. My work is enough for me. Sincerely yours." And he remained a sign cleaner.